What's up everyone, it's Aram from Pokemon Go HQ, back here to talk to you guys about how you can find any Pokemon in the world, no matter where it's at. And I'm talking rare Pokemon, like Snorlaxes, Gyarados, and even, yes, Mew and Mewtwo, and the other legendaries if and when they make it their way into this game. It's by using an online web application, Pokevision.com. Pokevision.com tracks Pokemon and then puts them on a map for you to find. And it's perfectly accurate because it uses Niantic's own API to find them. What's more, not only does it tell you where every Pokemon is, but it also tells you to the exact second how long that Pokemon will be there before they despawn. This lets you plan your route out of Pokemon captures, or lets you know when you have to run directly to that Pokemon before it disappears. It's important to note that rarer Pokemon will have a shorter window of time before they despawn. So just because you find that rare Pokemon on the map doesn't guarantee you'll be able to get there in time, even if you're in a car. So far, in our testing of this site at Pokemon Go HQ, it's been perfectly accurate every single time. However, it does not track Pokemon that do not occur naturally, such as attracted by incense or lures. So you still have the chance of being surprised if you're in those locations. Just like the Pokemon Go servers, the Pokevision servers are a little bit unstable right now due to the overwhelming demand that people are placing on them. Not to mention the fact that in order for them to work, they rely on the Pokemon Go servers to be working at that time. To help reduce the load placed on their servers, you're limited to being able to search for new Pokemon once every 30 seconds. Now usually, the search will only take you a few seconds, but with the high demand in certain hours, it could take you a little bit longer. So how exactly does Pokevision.com work? Well, let's demonstrate. So as you can see, the map is interactive. You can make it zoom in and out, or click on it and move it around to find a new region. You can use the GPS logo located at the top right corner of the screen to allow it to find your device wherever you are. This is a great tool when you're confused about where you are or which direction you need to head. Simply have it locate your current location, walk 10 or 20 feet, and then have it find your new GPS location, showing you which direction you've currently traveled. On top of simply finding Pokemon in your current location, you can also find Pokemon that are located in other areas. To do this, simply click on the map and move it to a new location, click on it to drop your GPS location to that spot, and simply rescan. This is an awesome feature as it allows you to not only scout out Pokemon farms, but it allows you to see if the location you're trying to go to is somewhere that you actually want to go hunt new Pokemon at before you make that effort to travel there. Now, if you want to find a location that's far away without the hassle of playing with the map icon, all you have to do is type in that location, such as a city, in the top right corner of the screen, such as, let's say, San Francisco. So we type it in, click enter, and it takes us there. A new feature allows you to select or deselect individual Pokemon that show up on the map. To do so, you can hit the deselect all or the select all. Now, if you want to find certain individual ones, you can deselect them and then just scroll through this menu and select them individually. This allows you to customize the Pokemon that show up on your Pokevision map to the ones that you have not found yet, or just the ones you're still trying to farm up. So now the big question, does this ruin the game and is it a cheat? Personally, I feel that yes, it does take away from the experience of Pokemon Go a bit. I feel that half the fun of playing Pokemon Go is to try to use your instincts and intuition to track down Pokemon without any real guidance system. And the joy of that Pokemon popping up on your map when you weren't expecting it is a great feeling. Since it uses Niantic's own open source to track the Pokemon, in my opinion, it's clearly isn't a hack. But in your eyes, do you think it's a hack or a cheat? Well, no one felt that the Z Fighters were cheating at finding the Dragon Balls simply because they had a Dragon Radar that told them where it is. But it's still up to you to decide. Since Pokemon Go is an open source game, it's not very likely that this program is ever going to go away. But what's clear is that anyone who wants to truly be competitive in the game with those around them is probably going to need to utilize this application at least from time to time. Anyways guys, that's the video, and those are my feelings personally on Pokevision.com. It's a powerful tool for especially for tracking down those Pokemon that you've been looking for quite a while. But I do think it detracts from the joy and excitement of the game a bit. I remember when games were difficult to beat, that was the whole point of them. Games like Mario Brothers or Earthworm Jim were almost impossible to beat. They made games back in the day that were designed to make you lose, not win. And I kind of miss that about modern day gamings. I think this app personally kind of helps take away from that difficulty factor of Pokemon Go and makes it much more attainable to track all of the Pokemon, which does make it a little less interesting in my opinion to play. But there's still nothing wrong with it, and it's certainly up to you guys to decide if you want to use it. Now, if you do decide to use this app, please, if you enjoy it, support the developers. Without your support and small donations, even if it's only 50 cents or $1, they won't be able to pay for the enormous server costs and demands that is being placed on this app, because they certainly aren't free. Well, that's the end of the video. Please, if you enjoyed this video, if you found it a little bit informative, please pound that like button. Your likes and comments down below literally keep this channel going. And please share this with anyone who doesn't know about Pokevision, or just anyone who wants an entertaining channel. We do plan on bringing you more informative videos along with some entertaining content of us going out and catching Pokemon. So that's the end of the video, guys. Until next time, keep on Pokemoning.